Well, I mean, they're lucky I'm not in the league.
Well, yeah, yet you'll
I'll
get
be
there.
the next one to get there.
Yeah, next year's overall draft or next year's MLB draft, Frankie's going first. In NFL draft, he's going second.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you know. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Amateur Sports Focus Podcast. I'm Kai.
And I'm Frank.
There we go. And as you can see, he is back this week, and hopefully from now on, because hopefully hurricanes don't ravage Florida again.
Yeah.
But we got a lot to get into today.
Yeah, we do. The hurricane didn't hit us that bad, but it hit before mine was pretty bad. So
yeah, I did see that, which definitely sucks. But yeah, I guess being on the east coast of Florida, it's probably better for you guys. But I mean, still, you guys got a lot of rain and everything, which wasn't like there were down trees and stuff, weren't there?
Not where I was at. I was playing video games during the hurricane, so I was just chilling.
Okay, true. I guess that's the perfect thing to do. You don't want to go outside and get hit by something.
I did go outside and I did take a piss. I was trying to claim my territory, but the hurricane was up. So
like a dog.
Yeah.
Be like, don't come here.
Yeah, I literally took a piss outside in the hurricane. It was great.
That could have been turned into rain and then rained on someone. So you just effectively pissed on somebody. How does that make you feel?
Well, I hope it was somebody that I don't like. So
okay.
I hope they got it. Anyways, back to sports.
Let's get into what our podcast might actually be about.
Might have to change the name.
Just his amateur piss podcast.
Yeah.
App. There we go. See, look at that. Already rocking with it.
Already.
But yeah. I feel like you have one thing that you might want to talk about regarding your football team that happened last week.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that. So I was going over to a buddy's house. First thing I said, knowing that we're going to play him, is how scared I am that he's playing and that he shouldn't be playing because of
Tua Tagovailoa for everyone listening, by the way.
You should know him, but yeah, Tua. But yeah, I was in the car. I was on the way into the house, watching the previews of the game, the over-unders, betters, and all that. And I was nervous that he was going to play because I thought one sack, he's done. Like, I was scared every play. And next thing you know, that one sack, he got thrown like a doll. And
he got launched into the ground.
And, yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Got a little emotional because I thought his career was going to be done.
I mean, it might not be.
Well, it's saying he could be back in 2 or 3 games, which is surprising. I don't know how I should feel about it. I mean, as a fan, I should be like, yeah, that'll be good. As a person who just likes him personally,
yeah,
pretty I don't want him to turn out like Antonio Brown.
Oh God. Well, okay,
we'll move into that. We'll get into that one. That one.
For anyone that doesn't know, the Bills-Dolphins game, Tua went down on a cheap shot hit, essentially, by one of the linebackers of the Bills.
Linebacker out of Bills.
And hit his head, obviously, on the turf. And he got up and stumbled. Clear concussion, one would think. And, okay, that's normal for football. Yes, it was a cheap shot, but, you kind of expect that. But then he gets cleared to play the next Thursday night game. So that's a 5-day break, not 7.
Not even.
They were playing, not even. It was Sunday afternoon to Thursday night football. And he's just deemed a starter. They said it was a back injury. Keep in mind, the Dolphins have been all over the place with treating people correctly. So throw that out there. But
like who, though? I'm interested.
Brian Flores is what I'm saying.
He sucked anyways. It's fine.
Okay, yes, but they still.
But anyway,
the Dolphins are sparked with controversy as well.
And I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to be another controversy. Well, I want to be another controversy that doesn't involve bad controversy.
Yes.
That's outside of football. But
but yeah. So then on the Thursday night football game, Tua gets thrown to the ground. This time it was a legal sack. But
it looked worse.
Hard. Yeah, exactly. He lands on the ground and his fingers lock out. Just a signal of a terrible head injury.
Now, I was looking at that, and I look on Twitter. I don't listen to any Twitter doctors because Twitter is a different world. But,
yes.
I mean, I was thinking how the fingers would go like that, and I was thinking maybe it could be the back from the spasms,
Well, just
back
the upper
spasms.
spine, but
Yeah, or the upper
also,
spine. But like but he only got ruled for a concussion.
well, no, because it could
So
be either. Because if you hit your head hard enough, I mean, your brain controls everything in your body.
in watching the video back, it doesn't look like he really slammed his head hard. Like it looked like his like upper spine got hit hard the most. Because
Isn't
when
that
you
worse though?
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, watching the video, like not even in slow-mo, like it didn't really
Okay,
look
but
like he
why
hit the
did
back of his head that hard, but it still looked pretty serious. But
yes, but
that's what
why
I
did
was just pointing
Amazon
out.
Prime show the replay of it 25 different times while they were taking a break? Like no
I
one
saw a
needs
lot
to
of
see
complaints
him.
on that on
Yeah,
the replay.
exactly. Like okay, so the NFL won't show streakers on the field, but they will show that. Make it make sense. That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah. And I mean, I like the Amazon Prime idea, but the
Oh no,
fact
I
that nobody can watch it, but they have to pay for it is kind of stupid.
well, but that's
But
the same thing for all football, technically.
I mean, you can watch football on local channels.
I like it because like when I'm up here, I don't have access to my normal cable, but I have my Amazon Prime student account. So like I can watch it truly live. Like all of the legal sites I use to watch football still have like a 30-second delay. So like I'll get the notification on my phone that someone scores and then 10 seconds pass and then I'll watch it. And it's just that kind of bugs me. Because
Yeah,
like
when
I
I
always look at my watch whenever I get a notification and just yeah, it's annoying.
yeah, when I watch all my legal uh links to watch the game, I usually just turn off the notifications. That way I can be
That's
excited.
smart.
So
Just but if it's not the game that I'm watching, then it's a whole thing.
yeah,
But I understand what you mean by that.
yeah,
Because yeah, it does limit the amount because you have to pay for two separate services rather than just your sports package for cable and stuff like that.
yeah. And I was watching the Dolphins Bills game at the time at the baseball field because we're already out of it.
The baseball field.
Yeah, we're already out of it. So I was
Oh,
just like, you know what, let me just watch this real quick. And I was just watching it. So yeah.
and then you saw that happen. You saw Mr. Teddy Two Gloves come in.
Yeah, I I was low key crying a little. Well, I was low key crying at the Bengals Dolphins game because his career I was thinking
Oh
about.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, I don't really. I mean, Teddy's not bad, but I mean, we'll see.
He's
We'll get to
different
that.
than
We'll get
Tua.
into that. We'll get into that.
Exactly. So, but in other news that actually happened, Aaron Judge hit his 62nd home run of
About
the
time.
season,
About time.
and then they sat him for the next game.
Which is fine. It's not like he's gonna get 70 the record in
No,
what
but he could
two
still hit
games.
63. Okay, but he could still hit 63 and strengthen his record so no one else breaks it in the American League.
Well, I mean, they're lucky I'm not in the league.
Well, yeah, yet you'll
I'll
get
be the
there.
next one to get there.
Yeah, next year's overall draft or next year's MLB draft, Frankie's going first. In NFL draft, he's going second.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you know,
Outfielder and fullback.
the first ever. Well, no, because Bo Jackson was a running back, so it's different.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't hate it. To go to the combine. What would your 40 time be?
If I had to do a 40 time right now,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. I'm actually pretty quick.
So
So
3.
2.21.
Okay, 2.21.
Yeah.
That's worthy of a first round pick. I'm just saying.
Realistically, it'll probably be like a 4.8 or 7.
That's still fast. That's pretty
Yeah.
fast.
I think I am pretty quick, but I haven't been like as active. So
True. As long as you're faster than Tom Brady, that's all that matters. And as long as you're faster than Tom Brady's divorce lawyer,
I was
that's
gonna
all
say
that
that.
matters.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
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 So reportedly, Tom Brady and his wife, possibly soon to be ex-wife Giselle, have hired divorce attorneys amid their relationship problems stemming from him choosing to play football for another NFL season. So, you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, I do. So Antonio Brown posted a
Oh
picture of
God,
Gisele with Photoshop of him hugging Gisele.
It wasn't Photoshop.
Well, he photoshopped. It was Tom Brady, but he
Oh,
photoshopped
was
a
it? I
picture
thought
of
it
him.
was just a picture after
Yeah, no,
Super Bowl.
it was Tom Brady hugging her, but photoshopped it
Oh,
of him hugging
I
Gisele.
thought it was
So
actually him because they like lived together for 3 years.
yeah,
But
no,
okay.
which maybe they did something while Tom Brady was gone. So I was thinking. I mean, after that, that video in the pool, I
Oh my
wouldn't blame
God,
her.
dude, that
So
man he just needs to be arrested. That's it
lock his
for
ass up
everything.
for that. Never mind. This is a sports podcast.
He just needs to be arrested. It's just as simple as that for
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. I just want to know what
But
he's taking. That's all. Not the CTE part, but like the steroid stuff. That's all.
he's not taking steroids. He's just taking straight methamphetamine, meth, LSD, anything possible. That man is insane.
Anything that doesn't ruin my body, I want what he's on for specific reasons. So,
Oh my God. But yeah. But then we have the MLB playoffs set to start. And I didn't check the schedule or anything, but I
I don't
didn't
even
see
want
the
to talk.
Baltimore Orioles
I don't
anywhere.
even want to talk
So
about it. Yeah,
what's
I'm
your
so I'm
what's your
so
defense
proud.
for that?
I'm so proud of this season. I can't even be mad. I'm
It's
so
true
happy
because
for
you
him.
guys weren't you guys projected to lose 100 games
Yeah,
this season?
yeah.
What does your overall record end up being? Because I know you know it.
It was 83 and 79.
There we go. So that's a
So
winning record,
that's a winning record.
and you were projected to be an over 100 loss team.
A winning record for the first time in 5 years.
All that does is just hurt your draft spot. But
We don't need drafts anymore.
I know you got.
We're
Don't you
so
guys have the
young.
#1 farm
I
system?
can't. All I'm saying is I can't wait for the off season.
The only problem is Ronald Odor should not be on your team anymore.
No, we shouldn't. His bat's just not. He never had a good bat, but I like that. I like his locker room presence, so that would be the only reason why I would keep him.
The only thing that he's known for is punching Jose Bautista in the face. That's it.
And he had an all-star season like 1 year.
Okay, but what do you think of first?
Well, I think of the Jose
Him
Bautista thing.
rocking Jose Bautista. Yeah, exactly.
Now that
But
he's on my team, though, I mean, I have a couple more memories of him, but
true. But
he's been clutch.
your season's done. But the Rays aren't. And we're playing the Guardians in the first round of the playoffs, who we got swept by. So I don't really know how we're gonna.
I got
How
the
we're gonna do.
Guardians in 2.
I don't disagree, which is the problem. I wish that weren't the case,
No,
but I have a really strong
realistically,
feeling that will happen.
I don't. I'm trying to. Your starting pitcher, I think, should be like. It should be Shane Glass or Shane Baz. Sorry, I said
Really?
Glass. I'm think. Well, yeah, because he did pretty good. Or Rasmus. I was thinking of that him as well.
Well, we have Tyler Glass now back though.
Is he back?
Yes.
Okay.
He
Well,
he only
I
pitched,
would not start him game 1. I'll probably put him in the pen.
he pitched like 3 innings and struck out like 6.
Yeah,
I
but
want to
somebody like
say.
Rasmus though, like I wouldn't put Glasnow in
True.
with the less
And
experience
we
he's had this
have
year.
Jeffrey Springs, who isn't bad. He's not great. If we get to like a third game, he'd probably be the one to play.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'd say third game
Glasnow
you
out of the
probably
pen
try to
isn't
put
bad.
Glasnow, but yeah, you can put
Yeah.
Glasnow like how Madison Bumgarner played the pin, like that 2015 World Series thing. So
Yeah, it worked out well for them. So
yeah, they won. So, but my pick is still alive. I got the Mariners.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Going
that.
all the way. I do. I love the
mean,
Cinderella story.
Exactly.
Like the
why not?
Nationals. I had
Because
the Mariners.
they had a bigger celebration for making playoffs than most teams do for winning the World Series.
Which they deserve. They
Oh
deserve.
yeah.
It's been 21 years.
Which is insane. Because they're always the most irrelevant team in baseball, but not anymore, which is a good thing.
Which is because of Julio Rodriguez.
The real home run derby champion, in all honesty. He deserved it. Oh, sure. Yeah. You don't want
Ali's gonna finish like second or third, so
yeah. The only thing
second would be Second would be Michael Harris from the Braves, probably.
True. Yeah,
because he's really good.
Julio had a longer and more dominant season.
Yeah, Julio. Yeah. Louis
So
played longer and stuff. So
you definitely did. But
I still think he would have got it if they played the same amount of games, just because he had more home runs.
but
But I mean,
it's
home
not
runs,
always about home runs. It can be,
it can. That's
but
like
honestly, that's what a
that's
lot has come to. But
yeah. And like realistically, like Aaron Judge, I think Aaron Judge is going to win the MVP
this is what I want to talk about. This is what
because
I was
of
to
the
bring up.
home runs. But Shohei Ohtani should
Okay, I was gonna say
realistically win the
yes.
MVP again.
So I think the same way. I feel like Aaron Judge's season was so dominant and
And it's historic. So
history making, especially for the AL,
yeah,
that he deserves to make it. But if you're it, okay, the most valuable player in baseball is Shohei Ohtani.
yeah.
But
It's
who is deserving of the MVP award is Aaron Judge.
yeah, it's more deserving, but dominance wise, probably Shohei.
Yeah, like Shohei literally in a game that didn't matter, struck out 9.
He
Like,
almost threw a no hitter like last week.
yeah, exactly. And he's done that every single time. Like whenever I get a no hitter alert on my phone, it's like Shohei Ohtani 8 innings in. And that happened 3 times this season.
That team is just so disappointing.
You have the 2 most talented players in baseball.
I have a good fun fact here.
Oh yeah.
So Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout have hit more home runs than the Angels have won this year.
Yeah, it checks out. 2
I think
players. That's literally that. Yeah.
I
When
think it was
you're
39 home runs and 34 home runs.
yeah, it is.
So
And
if you do the math,
Mike
you add
Trout
it
was
up.
injured for what 40 days this
Yeah.
year.
And he comes back, hits like 8 home runs in like 8
In his
straight
first
games.
game back, in his first at bat back, which was against the Rays, he hit 1.
I
So
think he deserves to be on another team. I hope the Angels trade him just because he deserves better.
they can't. They would be irrelevant. Shohei Ohtani would leave if they did that.
Well, I think Shohei Ohtani is going to leave regardless.
Oh my god, if he goes to the Yankees,
I'm not being biased, but Orioles have been in talks with him.
how are you planning to afford him?
We have all the money in the world right now. We just haven't spent anything.
Okay.
And that is the plan because
how I want
our
to know
payroll
how
is low,
likely.
but our salary is big, and we have enough to pay for
How
pretty
likely
much
exactly
anybody.
do you think that would be?
Okay, I think. Well, when I think about it, you're going to LA from Baltimore. Baltimore
Okay.
isn't a bad place, but I mean,
Here's the thing: the taxes on his earnings
the
would be
taxes
less.
is a big deal. Even though Maryland does also
Okay, but it's no
taxes,
California
but
or New
it's not
York
in California.
or New York. So yeah,
But we're more realistically of getting Trey Turner though. That has been more of the conversation. But I mean, having Ohtani would be pretty cool because it'll bring
that'd
out
be awesome.
way more fans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It would.
and we would have to pick between either or. I think.
Who would you prefer?
Well,
Shohei.
I think it would have to be Shohei because he's
Yeah.
also younger.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, is he?
I think he is. I think Trey
No,
Turner.
because he played a really long time in the
Well, I think Shohei's about
Japanese league.
29.
I'm looking it up.
Trey Turner's pretty close to it.
Shohei is 28.
28. Okay.
Trey Turner is 29. So there's not really a difference.
Yeah. There's not a difference, but the longevity of the hitting, because I think, well, if he turns out like Justin Verlander and he pitches like that till he's 40, I will take that any day. I'll pick Shohei any day.
Yeah.
It's just the hitting, but I don't know,
would
man.
he lose it? He has such a smooth swing. Like it doesn't jerk on his body. The only injuries he's had were from pitching.
Yeah.
And that he's fixed his mechanics. You could see it. That's why he hasn't been injured.
No, I would
don't want him to.
I definitely pick Shohei over Trey Turner. There's especially with the lefty on that wall, you don't have to hit it to the left side of the field. Like
very true.
I mean,
but that's why as long as he keeps hitting even close to what he's doing right now and consistently pitches, he will be the most valuable player in baseball.
My dream lineup for like the Orioles, like I've been thinking about it in my head, is like Cedric Mullins leadoff,
Okay.
Gunnar Henderson, who by the way finished off hitting like 290
That's
and
not
hit
bad.
like a bomb and has such a good glove. He was a stud. I think if he played
Played
as
longer.
long as
Yeah.
Adley and Julio, he would probably be like top 3 or top 4.
Well, yeah.
Because he was so good when he came.
I don't understand why you guys took so long to take him out of the minors, but
Well, I don't think we didn't get him. He wasn't like a first round kind of guy. Like he was like I think like second. So they might have looked at that differently.
So that was like what, 4 years ago?
No, it was 2 years ago. So
Okay, but that's still there's not that much of a difference, I'll be honest. Like
yeah, and
obviously there is,
yeah.
but
Well, yeah. So but yeah, it'd be like Gunner 2, and then it'd be like Shohei 3, and like Santander's like 4. Like that'd be my dream. Like that'd be a dream. Because I don't
my
think
dream lineup,
after
my
we get
dream lineup
Shohei,
after you get Shohei, my dream lineup for the Rays, Babe Ruth, Jackie Robinson. I'll take Aaron Judge while we're at it. He's in a contract dispute. I don't know. Barry Bonds have to, obviously. Just all the greats. So I'll have them all in the Rays.
well, I don't think that. I was thinking realistically
Yeah, I know.
that could happen.
I'm
So
not. Yeah, I wonder what our offseason is going to be. Trade all of our players.
who are you gonna pay though? I mean, I know you paid Wander Franco, but like
We're not paying him that much though per year. We're just paying him a lot, like in general, but it's
in
still
the
for
long term,
14 years. So, or it's 11. It's 11 years, but yeah, he's only making like 9 million a year. So
yeah.
we don't pay anyone else, and no one will take. I don't want anyone to, but no one will take Kiermaier because of the injury concerns.
And he
Even
can't,
though
and he can't hit.
no, but he's still the best defensive center fielder in
Defensively, you
baseball.
want him.
But you don't want a DH for your center fielder.
Yeah.
But I don't. We're definitely going to trade someone that's important to the team. I know that for a fact. It's just what we do. G-Man Choi probably would leave because he's been bounced around the league a couple of times. Dude, if Randy Rosarina leaves, I'll be beyond unhappy.
I don't think he will, so I wouldn't worry about that.
We traded away Evan Longoria in his prime.
I wouldn't say at his prime.
He had a pretty long prime. Okay, it wasn't young Evan Longoria, but he was still very good. And he still is. He's been injured.
Yeah.
Problem.
He's getting at the age. So
exactly.
But I do want to I want to circulate back to the concussion protocols for the NFL.
Okay.
Because I feel like all the concussions been surrounded around Tua and how our job's doing. But if I recall, T. Higgins had a concussion. He got hit pretty bad, and he came back.
Yeah,
and he played. Nobody talked about it.
So did Cameron.
There's other players. Cameron Brate.
He was the Bucks Chiefs game. He got hit real hard, like right before the half ended.
Yeah.
And then comes back in the second half, plays a snap. Then after plays a snap that he didn't get hit, nothing. It was a pass play that wasn't thrown to him. Goes out, then he's rolled out with a concussion. Which means he was showing symptoms before, and then it was like, nah, I can't do this. And that's come after all of the backlash after the Tua hit.
Yeah. So I do it now. Tua's probably did look worse. It did look worse, but it's the fact that we're only talking about that and not the fact that. And
it happens
by the way,
all the time.
T. Higgins went off during his concussion, and nobody talked about it. So I did see Jalen Ramsey did talk about it in his. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey did talk about it in his videos, in his latest YouTube video. So,
but
about T. Higgins, but
like it's getting to the point where even the announcers are bringing it up.
Yeah,
like the people who are commentating for your NFL games are calling out the NFL.
Yeah,
for the practices and everything they're doing.
And I'm glad they changed the concussion protocol rules. So
what even is it though now?
So it's what Tua happened. So after the Bills game, if you stumble, you're out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
actually
if
pretty
there's any
smart.
symptoms and if there was more to it, it's just if you're wobbly, you're dizzy, you're out. Even if you think you can go back in, you're good. You're out, regardless.
Okay, that's actually pretty smart.
Now, the Miami Dolphins doctor, who is not affiliated with the team, got fired.
Yes, which
So,
is I don't understand if it's not affiliated with the team. I guess it's more of them just not working with them anymore. But
yeah, which I'm glad he's gone, obviously, because he's made several mistakes, they said. So,
mhm,
I mean,
yeah,
clearly, I mean, he made Tua go back out there with half a brain. So,
and then possibly caused further harm.
yeah,
Yeah,
which
they're
doctors can't even discover yet how bad it is. And that's
yeah,
why I'm
because that's
afraid.
only afterwards.
Yeah, and that's why I'm afraid when he does go back out there, because he is going to go back out there. I'm afraid if he gets a sack or anything, like, okay,
And
one more
yeah,
time he does it, he should probably retire. Like this season, unless, but
if it's like soon. If it's
yeah,
like a week 16 thing, it'd still take a close look at him.
it's
But
just the fact that after a hard hit, I want to see how he is
yes, exactly.
because he's not the biggest guy in the world.
No,
So he's going to get thrown around like what the Bengals did.
exactly.
And I just want to see what happens after he does that and see.
I feel like there should be something relating to like they switched the helmets for the offensive linemen
Yeah.
and
And the
everything
helmets are
else
good.
like that. Yeah, they are, but I feel like it's a little, it's too little of what they're doing right now to fix the situation.
And I do think everybody does need to put on that helmet. I don't know if they
But I
are
don't
able
know
to.
how. I don't. Here's the thing, though. It's because it's flat on the top. So when you're going head to head like this, like defensive and offensive lineman, it doesn't make a difference. But if you're like a wide receiver and you get hit from the side, it's still not going to make that much difference,
Yeah.
which is the problem. So they gotta still. I know they continuously work on it, but they still have to work
Yeah.
on everything else that's going on. But
And I know that. And I know just with everything with Tua, like I am pretty nervous when he does go back out there. I'm not gonna lie, because I
mhm,
know I do. If he's good after a big hit, that'd be a sign of relief for me, and I
absolutely
wouldn't worry about it as much. But I hope that one big hit,
doesn't
hopefully,
ruin anything.
yeah, it doesn't ruin anything. But the offensive line actually has been
It's been
pretty
better,
good.
better than previous
It's
years.
been great actually. Like we're like top 10, top
That's not
five, and
bad.
some things. So, but yeah, but you want to get down to these picks?
Yes, I will host it because we have to fly through because I just got the notification that our Zoom meeting is running out of time and
That's
I'm
why I
not
did
about
it.
to pay for a damn Zoom meeting.
Yeah,
So,
unless you
okay,
guys want to pay it for us. So,
there we go. Always taking sponsorships.
mhm.
Anyways, so I'm going to throw up what we had for last week, even though I didn't post on Instagram. I meant to. And let's get into it. Tonight, Thursday Night Football, Colts, Broncos.
Okay, so
Colts without Jonathan Taylor, by the
Yeah,
way.
Colts without Jonathan Taylor. It's at Denver. Another
Mhm.
prime time game for Denver. I have
That's
Melvin
fair.
Gordon as my starting running back. Please don't fumble.
He's
And
going to.
yeah, he probably is. But
He averages 0.7 fumbles a game.
it's
That's
kind of
insane.
weird how that looked out for me because Cordell is out now and Javante's out. So now I have Melvin Gordon. He could have a
Yeah,
redemption kind of game. I'm kind of hoping it's like a redemption kind of game. So because
I don't know.
I don't know who the other Broncos running back is. So I
Mike
think
Boone.
yeah. So I think they can feed Melvin a lot, and
I
hopefully
think they
it can
will,
work.
but unless they get behind, and then they're gonna have to start throwing, which I hope they do, because
And
I
their
want to
offense
see
isn't that
Russell
good.
Wilson throw the ball.
Yeah,
It's
and their
not.
offense isn't that good, or good,
Why they
even
don't
good in the red
deserve
zone.
these primetime games? Yeah. So
Yeah.
who are you choosing now?
So I am going to choose. I am going to choose the Broncos.
I'll choose the Broncos as well. I hope they don't disappoint me, but they sucked, so not entirely sure.
The Colts haven't really shown anything either. So, and they're not
Sure,
going to have John Taylor, and then Naheem Hines is a pretty damn good backup. So,
he is very good. And then we got a good old London game
oh,
of
your
the
team,
Giants and
9:30. The
Packers.
only game I'm going to be able to watch in the early
I'm
thing.
going with the Green Bay Packers
I am going to also go with the Green Bay Packers.
because Daniel Jones might be out too, isn't he? Because he got
No, he's going to
a,
play.
oh, he is okay,
Yeah.
which is good
Mike Glennon.
for him. Okay, Lions, Patriots.
Ooh.
Mac Jones might not play.
I like Zappy though. I like him a little bit. Yeah, I am a little. It's Bill Belichick still.
Mm-hmm.
It's at New England. It's at Gillette. So I'm gonna do it for Gabe. I am gonna go with the Patriots.
I'll go with the Lions. Switch it
Okay,
up.
I like it. I like it. They got a
Chargers,
great
Browns.
offense, but they got a
They do.
terrible defense. So
Exactly. Yeah, they have the number 1 offense, the number 32 defense.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chargers, Browns.
This one's actually pretty tough.
I have to go Chargers. They're my bandwagon team this year, so I'm going Chargers.
I'm
but
gonna
I truly don't know. Because I think Myles Garrett is also playing.
Yeah, he is playing.
And you have a struggling offensive line for the Chargers.
And Jacoby Brissett's actually not doing that bad.
He isn't. So
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
okay, so we'll split it.
Change
Texans, Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Yes,
That
Jaguars.
Super Bowl winning team. They're going to the Super Bowl.
I laughed at it before. Not so much anymore, I'll be honest.
Jaguars all the way.
Falcons versus Tom Brady.
I think it should be pretty simple. I think I should go with the Bucks. So
exactly. Post-divorce Tom Brady against
it's only football.
Falcons.
It's only football now.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Steelers, Bills with Kenny Pickett. How many interceptions do you think Kenny Pickett's going to throw?
Okay,
he threw 3 in a quarter?
Okay, well, I think 2 of them weren't his fault. I was watching.
No.
I just got done watching it.
Okay, but here's the difference. The Jets defense and the Buffalo Bills defense.
Well, the Jets defense is pretty good, but it's not the Bills defense.
So. Exactly.
I mean,
I'm going Bills, by the way. Just throwing that out.
The under is 14. That's big in the NFL.
You mean the spread?
Yeah, like the under is like 14. Like the spread is 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like that's
Bills.
That's
sure.
big. That's
like that. Yeah.
That's like college stuff. This is the NFL. The NFL is never like this. Exactly. So that's pretty crazy.
Dolphins, Jets.
It's gonna be close. I know that. I am gonna have to go with the Dolphins still. I do think with Teddy B and Mike McDaniel's offense, Teddy B being experienced, hence why Mike McDaniel got him for situations like Tua's, which he said. So I am gonna go with the Dolphins here.
I'm gonna go with the MILF Hunter himself, with Zach Wilson and the Jets. Bears, Vikings. Obviously.
Justin Fields under 130 yards passing.
Under 10 pass completions.
Yeah.
How about that?
10 pass completions.
Okay. Titans, Commanders. I'm going Titans.
I'm going to go with the Titans. Commanders' offense right now has just been...
It's really bad.
So
Seahawks, Saints. And I don't know if Jameis is playing or not, but...
And Geno Smith has been low-key like a top 5, top 7 quarterback.
Exactly. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
I'm going to go with the Seahawks as well.
Yeah. Okay. 49ers, Panthers. 49ers. Baker Mayfield does not deserve to be in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He doesn't. I know my big quote on this show is he was a first overall pick for a reason. No, he wasn't. It's a sham.
Yeah. I don't know that Matt Rule's not the best coach either. So
no, but you also have the most versatile running back in the NFL.
Well, he did get 25 points this week.
Yeah, but all receiving. That he could have rushed for 100 yards against the Cardinals.
Yeah, he could have.
He rushed 6 times for 43 yards.
6 rushes for 43 yards. That's pretty damn good.
And then they don't run him for the rest of the game.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. It's Matt Rule's offense. It's something else, man.
Exactly. Okay, Eagles, Cardinals. Eagles.
Yeah. I do think the Eagles could.
Eagles, Jags, Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Cowboys, Rams. Cooper Rush.
Cooper go.
He might continue the streak.
I'm gonna go with the Rams though. It's at LA, so
I'm gonna go Cowboys. I feel they can pull it out. You never know.
Michael Irving would make out with you right now if you said that.
I hope he does. Bengals, Ravens. I'm going Ravens. I know it's a rivalry, Okay. I don't hate it. I don't look down upon you for that pick. It's a rivalry game, so that's why I think.
Real quick, let's do baseball. Just for this week.
Well, hold up. Raiders, Chiefs.
Oh, we still got the Raiders and Chiefs? Oh, Chiefs.
Yes.
Nah,
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Okay.
Oh yeah, the MLB picks. I got confused. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to go over the MLB picks as well?
Yeah, absolutely. While we're at it.
Wild card, baby. All right.
Are we gonna do game or series?
Just do series.
Okay. And how is it set up again for this year?
So the wild card is the best of 3. So
Okay.
you gotta win 2.
So I thought.
So,
Okay, so we're just doing wild card picks.
Yep.
Right now. Okay.
So the first game is this Mariners and the Blue Jays. That's the first series. At least that's the first one.
Castillo is obviously going to be pitching.
Yep. Actually, no, you're wrong.
Really?
It's Gilbert and Barrios.
Oh, then I'm going to go Blue Jays.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go the Mariners, and I think they're going to win in 3. I think it is going to go 1-1.
Okay, actually, yeah, I'm going to go Mariners 3. They're going to lose the first game, win the next 2.
Yeah. So I got Mariners winning that series 2-1.
Okay.
The next one, we got the Rays and the Guardians. Corey Kluber is throwing first. And we have Cal Cantrell throwing for the Guardians.
I'm going Rays. It'll probably be in 3 again, but I have to back. I'm not going to wish against them.
Yeah. So Cal is 15-5 with a 3 ERA. And
Kluber's old.
Kluber's old. Kluber's definitely old. He was 10-10 with a 4 ERA. I'm gonna go with the Guardians, and I think it's gonna be a sweep, 2-0.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That makes me sad, but I can't say you're wrong.
This could be this could be in this position. And
yeah,
just 3 games off, but it's whatever.
That's beside the point, right?
That's the point. But then, so I get the Guardians in 3 or in 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
I'll raise in 3.
Yeah. And we have the Padres and the Mets. Max Scherzer starting game 1.
Mets.
Blake Snell starting.
Mets. I hate Blake Snell now.
Yeah, Blake Snell's 8-10 with a 3-point ERA.
Yeah, and he was on the Rays. Whatever, he left us.
It's weird because now it says Chris Bassett is pitching, even though they posted out that saying that Max Scherzer is going to start. So I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to say Max Scherzer is starting.
Yeah,
and I am going to go with the
Mets.
I'm going to go with the Mets in 2.
Me too. I'll go.
You got Scherzer and then DeGrom.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the best 1-2 punch. So yeah, I'll go with the Mets.
And so the last thing of the wild card is the Phillies and the Cardinals. Phillies last seed. So we kind of have to look at as that standpoint.
I feel like it won't be a great series.
And for this one, it says Jordan Montgomery is going to pitch for the Cardinals. And then Ranger Suarez, who is 10-7 with a 3 ERA.
Suarez is pretty good.
Yeah, Suarez is pretty good. This one's kind of up in the air. But
yeah.
I do want Pujols to, do more.
Exactly. So I'm going to go with Cardinals.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals in 3.
Same.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals in 3.
Cardinals in 3 because I feel like it'll be a pretty bad series.
Yeah. And I think they will keep up with because their bats are hot.
Exactly. And the Phillies don't really have all that much to offer at the moment. So
yeah.
I mean, that's part of it as well.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my MLB picks because I do think the Mariners are going to go to the World Series. They got enough.
I feel like a little far fetched, but it's not entirely impossible at the moment.
I mean, maybe the spotlight might be too bright for some people on the team.
Exactly. They haven't been there in the playoffs. Decades.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess we'll see, won't we?
We'll see. I'm excited though. Good team.
Me too. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Can't wait for it.
I'll definitely only watch the Rays play because that's all I ever do. But We will see.
Yep.
That'll be interesting.
Can't watch the Orioles
Ready to-
play, so
You can watch highlights from this past season. How about that?
I'll just watch it from like 2014 when we almost made the
When
World
you were good.
Series.
When
Yeah.
you were good. You wanna send it off?
Yeah, I'll send it off. All right, boys and girls. It's your boy Frank. And that's Guy. Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, everywhere you get your podcasts. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube so you can get the video segments of our podcast. Also, we're on TikTok and Instagram, where we'll post all of our shorts and highlights. So go check us out. Be sure
Please
to
listen
send
to
us
us. We're
some
broke. Please.
that too as well. Get some sponsorships. Listen to us because we always have an ad at the front of it. And just keep following us and everything. We'll sure to bring you even more content. Peace.
I'm gonna go play Madden. So
Okay.
peace out.
Good luck. Hope you win.